Again, what is the fascinating thing about existence? Is that, have a look at Earth. Everything that's from the Earth, made up from the Earth, exists as the Earth, plant kingdom, animal kingdom, viruses, bacteria, follow the rules of matter. They follow the rules of the Earth. The rules of Earth is agreement, relationship. It is fusion. It is energy transfer. It is the one consumes the other to exist. It is time. It means it's got cycles. It's like plants. Everything has a plan. It works according to a net. The bigger the net you cast, the more you catch. That means the more you get, which is your law of attraction, which is actually a law of action. The more you do, the more you get. All of this are the basic rules of matter. You can go into real specificity about the rules of matter. The primary point about the rules of matter is that everything that is here, in one way or another, is breathing. It's taking in, taking out. Some things even breathe just in the form of heat, for instance. I mean, heat in a way is also breathing. It's still within the rules of matter. Even if you look at the antimatter they have created, I mean, it's fascinating because from the rules of antimatter you'll get to the rules of matter. What is the point is fascinatingly enough is because when you die, you cannot be measured or calculated or found by an earth scientist using earth tools because you are no longer made up of matter. You are beyond that which is defined as matter. Therefore, even our best scientists in the world cannot measure you or communicate with you once you're dead. You are only functional within the earth when you are within and as that which the earth is made up of. The moment you leave that, which is dead, you are no longer relevant. Now what is fascinating is when an animal mostly die or a plant or any other part of matter, what happens? But you'll notice it's a fascinating thing. And you'll see it now in this interview as well about Anonymous' death. How the experience happened. Two things happened. The body died and the being in the body died. The body died, goes into the ground and returns to the substance where it's from, which is matter, and it transforms. Now, what is fascinating with all of this is that this all has a resonance. That resonance is especially studied in various studies and is called in many cases energy. But for instance in homeopathy, the resonance that is in the substance that is infused, say you are using distilled water as your carrier you will be able to infuse within it, for instance, a resonance of a disease, because homeopathy works on the principle of like cures like. So it's two similar forces cancelling each other out, which is coming from the principle that if you have a disease, you have to create the disease through your attention. So it carries a resonance from the perspective of attention, so it's an energetic resonance. We'll get to the point of how that works. And then when you take the homeopathy point, which is resonance-based, which means it's got various levels of it's not like it's vibration. You can virtually call it captured vibration. Just captured time in a way, because it was vibrated to a certain level and then captured at that resonance, that essential point, and therefore it will have a certain, what they call, strength. But in terms of understanding what it really is, it's like a captured moment. Similarly to how you would capture memories within the physical body and then exist as those memories. So if you now give an equal strength, an equal captured moment to the captured moment that is causing the disease within you, and you bring those 2 points together, they destroy each other. They're opposing force, they're the same, they cancel each other out. Like attracts like. They become one. And they are no longer, because you are using another point within the physical, because your medicine will be based on the principle of physical transfer. You will have a process of healing, correction. The disease, simplistically, obviously, is the result of many points that we're going to have to discuss, so you can understand why everything exists the way it does in the land of matter, on the planet of matter, which is also fascinating, is why the human cannot really go anywhere else, because you're made up of this matter. You are limited to what you are able to endure if you are not with your source, that which matters, in the matter that you are, that which you are made up from.